everybody, welcome to the Pictures video. Today is Saturday the 19th of February 2022, Saturday morning. Up on the Quantocks. We're going to set up a couple of trail cams, then come back in a few days to collect them and see what footage we've got. So as I said, today is a Saturday, we're going to set them up. We're going to come back on the Wednesday, collect them, so we're going to get 4 days up here. Yesterday it was Storm Eunice, so we're expecting to see some damage up here, fallen trees. Storm Eunice being the biggest or worst storm we've had in the UK for quite a few years. Car park up ahead is closed. We have to park further back. We're a little way into the woods now. Just got up a steep hill in a minute. It's 11:25. Rain's quite heavy. That's the trail, but the trail we take goes off to the left. So I'm just going to come in to show you now. There. When we get up near the top of there, we're going to set the first trail cam up. This is a long old slug uphill. Right, we just picked the location for our first camera. We've got a deer trail coming along here, right the way across in front of us, trailing off up there. So we're going to put it on a tree here. We've got 2 cameras with us today. There they are in there. That's the thing to hold it onto the tree. That's the first camera we're going to set up. We're going to mark its position on a GPS, which is the E-Trax 10, so we can help us locate the camera when we come back in a few days' time. So I'm just going to set this camera up and I'll bring you back in a moment. Right, camera's on the tree. We'll just set it up, turn it on and set it up a minute. Right, let's set this camera up. So, open up the sides, switch on the bottom, flick it over to the first position, That turns the camera on. The SD card in under there. Right, I just make sure everything's set up on it. Go into the menu. It's a video length for 5 minutes once it starts recording. We've also set it to take some photos and record video as well. It's set for 5 minutes, I think I did mention that. What I'm just going to do is format the card. I've already done it before, but I'm going to reformat it again. That's done. That's the camera basically set up, ready to go. So we now flick the switch over to there. That says up, we get a countdown. We close it, the red light's flashing on the front. That's the indicator it's picking up movement. There's the camera there, set up. And if I just, that's basically the view it's gonna get there. So we'll come back in a few days' time and collect that, and hopefully we'll get some good coverage on it. What we probably will do is before we go, just put some twigs around it just to cover it in a little bit more. There's the camera there on the tree. We put up a few small pine needles out around it. Put some twigs of pine needles on, just to try and blend it in a little bit more. And now head off and set the other camera up in a different location. So there's the camera. I'll zoom in. There. Looking at the trail as we walk past. Right, let's get up to the second location. Well, the paths are really muddy. Full of branches and twigs blown down from yesterday's storm. Don't see much in the way of major trees. Most destruction we see is man-made. Certainly a rainy old day. That's the biggest branch we've seen that's come down from yesterday. I'm up there somewhere. Right, we'll get this camera away. This wind is coming in quite a bit here. We're just at the edge of the woods here, and then we get back into the other trail cam. Okay, time for the second trail cam. There he is. Let's just get him set up on the tree here. This is a new one. I haven't used this one before. So here's the new one. Basically works the same as it's basically works the same as the other one. Works identical. Let's open him up. Just in behind this cover here. We can get it off. We have our batteries, all brand new. SD card in the bottom. Let's turn it on. This one's set up the same as the one before, to video and photograph. Once it detects movement, video for 5 minutes and take a few photographs. Just going to go into the menu, just to check that's right. Yep, 5 minutes. I've already formatted the SD card, but I'm going to do it again. Let's OK that. Let's yes it. That's done. That's basically it. I'm not going to muck about. The weather's not very good. That's flicked it over. There's the red light to show that it's detecting. Countdown's coming in on there. Let's get him closed up. There he is there. Set up, ready to go. Right, so there's that camera set up. Right, we're going to head off, get some snacks, and get out of here. The weather is not very nice. So I think we'll head over in this direction, get some snacks, and we'll be back in a few days' time, and hopefully get some good footage off of there and the other camera. So let's go. So we've got a new woodland camo tarp. It's only a small one. We're just under here having a few snacks, get out the rain. Refrigerator, no cooking today. We will be cooking when we come back. That still will be in this film, but for us that's days away. Right, let's get some snacks. Well, we might not be cooking, but we'll still got to be fish and chips. Next up in today's snacks is a picnic, and then we'll be heading back. The trousers are soaked through. The top part of me still dry. We've got to get out of this wind and rain. Right, picnic time. God, no water to come up there. That's what we're going on as. Just hold that and that. Shake. Stick to that. Put that bottom out. Put that away in your bag, though, Ryan. Right, we just cleared down our little shelter, and we're just going to head back. I'll follow this trail through the woods. This is clearly a deer trail. I should have put the second camera following along this one. It's too late now, it's where it is, and that's where it's going to stay. Well, we're just walking through this bit of woodland and we just spotted that, so we're just going to go over and have a look. I often see a lot of these shelters made around. This one looks quite a substantial one. It's been used for a while, and our way is over that way. Actually, is dry just in the shelter over that way. A little moss on the on it over there that they put on there. So, a little bit more work. It'll probably do a good job for the night. Right, let's get a move on. Well, there's a major piece of storm damage there. Major branch off of this tree. Shows the power of the storm. We've just come down into Ramscoombe. Sun's now come out after all the rain we've had. Right, we're back at the car, so that's day one done. This video will now switch over to day two, which will be in 4 days' time when we come to retrieve the cameras. So for us, 4 days wait. For you, a few seconds. Right, good morning everybody, welcome back. For you it's just been a few seconds, for us it's been 4 days. It's now Wednesday, the 23rd of February 2022. About 20 past 10 in the morning. We're now back up onto the Quantocks to collect our trail cams and see what they got. We're going to cook some lunch up here this time, so it's full on sausages and chips. Got a few others here with me today.
Hello. Hi.
They're all coming up to get the cameras. We parked in a different car park. We're at Crocombe Park Gate. The cameras are in the woods in that direction. So we're just going to get the backpack on and head on that way. We've just come across that road. Car park's just up behind that tree on the other side of the road. Coming past these sheep. Heading down here. Looks like we might have some muddy paths. See a bit of damage from the storms we've had. Since the cameras are put up, there's been another storm come in, Storm Franklin. That's a bit rocky here, and it's going to get a bit muddy down there. Bring you back in a mo. That's the direction we've got to go. Through that great gate into Great Wood. Okay, we got our stream crossing now. There's quite a steep bank down this side and up the other side. So we've got to get down there, across the stream and up there and then head up into that one. Right, let's go. Just wait at the bottom on this side. Like going down. Careful as you go. It's too deep for you to go across the line.
It's really fun.
Huh? I don't want you to get wet feet.
I don't care.
You won't do when you get wet. Let me check.
You stop.
Okay. Josh, if you come in now, you bring the camera over. Thank you. Right, I'm just going to get up a little bit. Then you guys can come across and follow up, alright? So hang on a minute. Steady as you go. Right, we're just going to head up to where those trees are now. We've just come up there, it's quite steep. Streams down the bottom there. We're now in Great Wood. So we just follow this tree line to my right, along to the area where the first camera is. Branch during the storm has come off this tree, or one of these trees here, come down, gone into the ground here and actually speared into the ground, and that much force behind it. You won't want to be up here in a storm, not around these trees anyway. Another branch has come off a tree here. And this tree here has started to come up by the roots. And it's being held up by that one. So I'll get round here pretty quick. Okay, let's move quick. Looks like we've got some misty rain coming in. Another tree down there, going over it. Just come up to the wooded bit now, getting closer to the cameras. We're just going along this trail here. It's not even really a puddle, but in it there's a load of frog spawn. We'll head on along this way. That's the 11 o'clock beep. Right, we marked the position of one of the cameras on the E-Trax 10 and 867 yards to get to that one. The other camera's closer, so that's how far away it is from the furthest camera, which is that way. So we just stopped for a breather and something to drink, and then we'll be heading on that way. Right, one of the cameras is in there. We're going to come back for that one because we're going to have lunch down there. So we're going to head on in that direction towards the other camera, which is how many yards?
721.
721 yards away in this direction in the wooded area. So we'll collect that one, then we'll come back again, get the other one, and we'll see what we've recorded. Just gone up for 11:30. Getting closer to this other camera now. And it'll be the moment of truth. Has it recorded or has it not? Last time we'd have the cameras up here, it was a disaster. First camera got set up and left, seemed okay. Second camera got set up, just about to walk away from it, started making funny noises. Turned out the camera was no good. We've been in a rainstorm last time it was used, water got into it. It's been dried out, but it turned out it was still no good, so that was the first camera gone. When we returned 4 days later, I neglected to format the SD card in the other camera, and it recorded nothing. So let's hope we get better luck this time round. See if there's any frog spawn in there.
It's not far as well, it's not just a nod.
Okay, we're nearly at the camera, 50 feet away. This is the wooded area we put it in, and it should be just in over here. So let's go and have a look. You can see the deer trail in front of me. I can see the camera. So now the question is, has it recorded anything? There it is. So let's find out. There it is. So let's find out. That's off, we're going to be here for a minute.
Oh, only a minute?
Well, longer than a minute. We'll take the camera down, see if it's recorded.
No, it's not going to do here, it's too back there.
Right. Okay, the moment of truth. Has it recorded anything? Switch it over. Press the replay. It has recorded 10 different things by the looks of it. So there's us arriving just a minute ago. That's us leaving. So there's something there, I don't know what, that's number 3. That's 4. That's a nighttime one, but let's do a play on this, see if we get anything. Oh, hang on, I pressed the wrong button. I ain't seeing anything. Well, here it is showing. Alright, I'll bring you back in a minute once we've checked it all out. Right, we've just collected the first camera. There is some film on it, we can see a deer. Obviously it's only got a little screen on the camera. Doesn't look like we got as much as we hoped, but at least there's something. So we're now going to head back towards the other camera and see if we get something on that one, hopefully a bit more. So we'll head back out that way. First part of this film, when we walked along here 4 days ago, it was absolutely pouring down with rain, blowing a gale. Still a bit windy today, but the sun is out. We may get some showers, a bit of rain later. At the moment, not too bad. Cam now. Let's hope that's recorded a few things. We'll find it out soon. Right, riding towards the position where the other camera is. Well, it's not just a question of has the camera recorded or not. It's also a question of whether anyone's pinched it or not. And obviously, like I said a while ago, the other camera is now gone in the bin. Got water damage after a thunderstorm. We should be over here somewhere. Yeah, I can see the camera is still there. Let's just zoom in. There he is there. So let's get over it and see if this one's recorded anything. Right, so there's the camera. Hopefully it's recording us. Go on then, Jaden. Open it up. Right, let's see if we've got anything on this one. Switch it over. Go to replay. Well, the other one recorded 10 things. This one's recorded 10 things. Let's see what we got. Well, I can hear something, but I can't see anything. There will be 5 minutes of recording on this, that might come into view later on. So okay, we've got something there. That's us. That's us again. That's when the storm was taking place. Can't see what's triggered it. So something's triggered it. I can't see whether it's recorded anything or not. If it has, that'll be on at the end of this film. In the meantime, I'm going to collect this camera off and we're going to head down in that way, set up a tarp and cook ourselves some weathered lunch. Right, got the mountain warehouse stove here today, so I set that one up. Right, nice level ground I need. Not that level. Let's go over here, put it on upside down. we put the water bottle. First on the menu will be chips. Right, in the lunch bag today. First thing we're going to put on is chips. So we're going to boil these in some water. So there's our chips in the bags. As vacuum seal bags, I've put them in. These are microwave chips. Get that water boiling. And then we're have ourselves some nice chips to start with. Ryan's also got his mashed potatoes, so the water that we boiled in there will also be used to put into this one. So we'll wait for that to boil. After we've done that, we'll be having some sausages. While we wait for that to boil, we're just going to have some snacks. Right, let's get some snacks out while we're waiting.
Thank you, kind sir.
Sausage roll there for Ryan. What have you got snack wise?
Oh, I've ate one.
You've eaten yours?
Yeah. I had a packet of crisps, gold bar, cocoa pop bar.
Not a lot then.
No. Put something else in
We're going to have to wait a minute till the chips are ready then. Right, well I'm waiting. Pork pie. So pork pie for me while I'm waiting for the chips. Oh, the water's been boiling for a few minutes now. Let's just see how these chips are coming along. You can see that's boiling away like mad in there. I'll just give them another minute or so and then they should be ready. Right, let's dish up these chips. Right, let's have a plate over here. I'm going to put them all on your plate a minute, alright, Ray?
Okay.
That's two lot. Right. plate out. Yeah.
Cheers, mate.
Everybody got some chips. Are they hot?
Yep.
Are they nice?
No.
Oh, thanks, right. Right, time to put the sausages on. That's one gone.
I got.
Well, we've lost one sausage.
How did you do that? How did you put the sausage? Right. Silly sausage.
Right, sausages are on.
From seasoning to.
So we'll wait for them to cook up.
Oh, well done.
Sausages are coming along nicely. Another 5 or 10 minutes they should be ready. We got a slight spot of rain a little bit earlier, but nothing much. It isn't that warm though, still quite cold today. I'll bring you back when the sausages are ready. Right, the sausages are ready, so it's time to dish up. Right, bring your plate over, Josh.
Yeah.
So there we go, one hot dog for me. Everyone else got theirs, so I just let the stove burn itself out. And, well, we're just going to have the last of the snacks. Straight down this camp, clear up any mess so that's LNT, and I'll bring you back in a minute. So for today's snacks, one of those, Gretzky. This is a toffee wafer, and I wonder if it's a bit like Kindle mint cake with a chocolate on the outside, so I'm going to give that one a try. Start off with that one. So let's try this one. Here's what it looks like. Not bad, just like the Kendall mint cake, but a bit softer. So just seeing how this tarp blends in. It's not set up particularly well, but I do think it blends in quite well. There's a DPM type tarp, and this sort of environment, or a woodland type one, does blend in very well. We're just clearing up at the moment. And we're just in the process of striking camp. I'll try and zoom in. I don't know if you're going to see it or not. There's some people just over there on horses. A bit further over that way. Right, I can just about make him out. I don't know if I can zoom in on the camera. They're just moving out of sight now. Right, We've nearly straight down our camp, so I'll put this tarp away. We will be doing LNT, leave no trace. So we'll just get this put away and I'll bring you back. Right, well, the tarp's put down, all rubbish has been cleared away. So it's LNT, leave no trace. And now we're going to head on down that way. Back down where that shelter was the other day that we saw. There it is right there. So here's that shelter that we saw earlier in the film, a few days ago for us. Just as it was when we left it by the looks of it. We'll head on down that way. Well, we just come out of those woods. Last time we headed back to the car that way. Of course, we're parked in a different place this time. So we're going to head on down this way. So the plan is to head down towards the stream and follow it along back to where the gate was where we first came into Greatwood. There's the people on the, I think that's the horses that we saw up in the woods just now. Heading up that way. And we're heading on this way. When we came in earlier, we would have been, I'm just getting into a position here. We were up there where those trees are, that's the route in we took. So we're going to head down that way. Just bring you in on this, there's a few trees been brought down here. These are the ones we could see earlier right at the top. Quite a few around here. This one's partially blocking our path. That one snapped right off there. See some of the devastation around here. There's one of the trees behind me that's come down. You can see just how big that one was. And the other ones that are around here. Right, well, the battery's just gone flat in the main camera, that one, so I'm now on the other camera, and this hasn't got much battery power in it either, so I'm going to have to keep an eye on the battery I got left. In the meantime, we head back on over that way. Right, we're just crossing the river, or stream here, it's a little bridge. Mind you, he's got wellies on, so he's alright. Here goes Ryan. There he goes. And there goes Josh, now it's my turn. This should be off camera. And then we'll head up onto the trail over that. Right, now we've got to try and get through this lot. And on that way. We're just down here. Load more frog spawn. In all directions that way. We've been slowly heading uphill for a while. And I think the gate is just in sight around the corner here. Yeah, I can see it in the distance. Crocombe Park Gate. We're back at the car park. Which means the car is just over there. Right, we've just got back to the car. It's 4:10. So I'm now going to put on the video what we filmed on the trail cams. So that's going to come up now. I don't think there's going to be much of it. Okay, so that's the footage on the trail cams. So I'm going to end the film now. So thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.